Alright, let's get this party started. Yes.
Oh, that didn't happen when it was only me?
Not only you, Cody. The world doesn't revolve around you.
Yeah, I noticed that, Kevin. Like, that's a necessary thing to say.
Like,
totally necessary.
To specify only you, Cody, like, for you, you got to be the HOH and put me up and target me.
Hi everyone, happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. In today's video, we are going to be talking about some updates for Big Brother 22 and just shit like that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am also going to be vlogging, so a vlog should go live sometime this week. So make sure your bell notifications are on so you know when that gets uploaded. And yes, that's my spiel. Okay. Alright, so let's quickly go over some of the stats of the house. Cody is HOH. No one was excited about this. I know I wasn't. I was like, really? Boo, this sucks. Like, this is so repetitive. He won HOH for the second time. He is now the second house guest to do that. Memphis was the first, and it just blah, blah. That's how Cody being HOH makes me feel. He ended up nominating Kevin and David. I know you guys were surprised, as I was. It was super out of left field. No one saw that coming. It was shocking. That is sarcasm. Anyways, I was momentarily excited because Cody was toying around with the idea of possibly backdooring Christmas, aka National Hot Dog Day. And yeah, that kind of, I don't know how that's gonna happen now, but I was slightly excited for a second, I will say, but that idea looks like it has gone straight into the dumpster. The Power Veto competition happened last night, and it was OTEV, so that is always an exciting moment. Cody, Tyler, Nicole Franzel, Kevin, David, and someone else. I always forget who the last person is. Literally always. I want to say it was Enzo, but I could be wrong, and I probably am. But that was the main people playing in the Power Veto. Cody ended up winning the Power Veto. Yeah. So I guess that could be looked at as a good thing, because nobody who has won OTEV has won the game. So that could be a great thing. How exciting. But yeah, I mean, he's definitely building his resume. I'll give him that. He's building a resume, and nobody is seeming to be targeting him. So kudos to you, Cody, but how boring. Like, this is just so dull and lifeless, unseasoned, the most white breadish thing that white bread could do. That's just how I feel. It is bland. It is boring. Blah. Some exciting news about the Power Veto. David did end up winning some money, so go David, but he did kind of make himself look a little suspicious because he went straight for the money. He didn't even consider the Power Veto. He just went straight for the money, which, I mean, to be honest, if I were in his position, I probably would do the same thing, because let's be real here. They're continuing to target him. They're using him. Danielle Donato is pissed the F off about the fact that he went for some money. I'm wondering, why didn't you guys have the same energy when Mr. Tyler won money in another Power Veto competition? But that's not a conversation they're all ready for, in my opinion. Anyway, so Danny is pissed. She's like, oh my god, like, why would he feel so safe to go for the power or for the money, like, and not go for the Power Veto? Like, Cody must have told him that he's a pawn, must have told him that he's safe, because he obviously felt so. I have no respect for him. No respect for him in this game. Like, all right, Danielle, like, any of you guys had respect for him in general? Like, come on, like, stop trying to pretend like you had respect for him in the first place, because you didn't. You guys have been using him, making fun of him, questioning him, talking crap about him, all of these kinds of hymns. You guys have been doing it, and you have had zero respect for the poor guy. So don't pretend now, because he wants some money, that you suddenly had any ounce of respect for him, because you didn't. Danielle Donato, you just didn't. And then you have Nicole Franzel on the side going, oh yeah, I totally see what you're saying. Like, I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all, but I'm going to go after Kevin because he's coming after us. And it's really mind-blowing to me that these two women who have played the game, one of them has won before, the other made it to Final 2 her first season. You know, it's just mind-blowing to me that these women don't see how they're setting themselves up, especially Danielle. Like, I don't understand. They have made little comments here like, oh my gosh, this is turning into a guy's house and we can't let that happen. Danielle the other day was like, we cannot let this be all guys here. Like, it's turning into all guys and we cannot let that happen. And I was watching it and I was like, girl, do you realize that you've already let it happen? There are 3 of you with a vagina in this house. You've already let it turn into a guy's house. Like, what are you talking about? Are you okay? Have you been dipping into Christmas's medication? Because it's plain as day to me, but Danielle seems to be like glossed over, phased out, foggy as hell. Like, I don't know what's going on with you. Where is your mind? I don't know. But that's what she's been saying. So right now she is absolutely wanting David out of the house, and she's using him going after money as an excuse. She swears that he's coming after them. Nicole swears that Kevin is coming after them. But it's funny to me because these two guys haven't won a head of household, so how are they going to come after you? Nobody in the house takes them seriously. Kevin straight up pissed Cody off and bruised his ego worse than anyone in the house ever has the other night. Him and Cody were having a conversation and Kevin straight up told Cody that the world does not revolve around him and all this other shit, and I was like, Kevin, like, spill the tea, but whoa, you're about to be on the block, you know, like, it was one of those situations. But I think Kevin is fed up. I think he is just fed up with constantly being put up on the block, constantly being made to be this target or like this great game player when he doesn't win anything. He doesn't have an alliance. He doesn't have anyone to have his back. You know, like, that's, if I were Kevin, I would be fed up too, and I'd be calling people out all over the place. David probably feels the exact same way. He's probably like, all right, well, here I have an opportunity to win some money, honey, so I'm going to. And now he's like target number 1 after Kevin, which he was regardless. It's like these people don't realize you guys were going to target him anyways, so why wouldn't he try to go for the money? Like, why didn't you keep the same energy with Tyler? It's just so annoying. So that is the conversations that are going on in the house. Memphis is infuriated, as is Christmas, but that's not surprising. They're shocked, taken aback, speechless, mind blown at the fact that David went and got some money during the power veto competition instead of gunning for that veto. So it's like, it's really a lose-lose situation for Kevin and David. They really can't do anything right with any of these house guests. The only people that sort of want to keep David around is Enzo, Cody, and I think Tyler. Everybody else wants him out of here. So I wouldn't be shocked if David ends up getting sent home before Kevin this week. Christmas is still rolling with the, oh, we got to do what the team wants. We gotta stick with the team, you guys. Let's stick with the team. And so she's wanting to do whatever Cody wants. It's his HOH. And Danielle was like, but we're voting. Because Danielle is trying to get, you know, more people on board with getting David out. And so she was talking about this with Christmas. And Christmas is like, well, whatever Kevin or whatever Cody wants, he's the HOH. And Danielle was like, but we're the ones voting. And that's how I felt all season. I'm like, why are you guys just rolling over, doing whatever the HOH wants? You guys are the one voting. They have zero power after they nominate people. Do any of you guys get that? You know, like, that's how I've been feeling. So I can see Danielle kind of getting frustrated, but she's dug herself her own grave. She's already 3 feet deep, and she's on her way out. They are sick of Danielle. They are ready for her to go. But as of this moment in time, Cody, Tyler, Kevin, no. Cody, Tyler, who's the other fucking, oh, and Enzo. Cody, Tyler, Enzo, they, for the most part, want David to stay. I know that they're all kind of pissed off and sketched out by David getting the money, but that is the general consensus. I know that they do not want the power veto used. Yeah. Kevin or David are going home this week. Danielle, she really wants David. Nicole Franzel really wants Kevin gone. She swears Kevin is coming after them. Like, duh, of course he will be. He has no one else to go after. You guys are about to be going after each other too. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's just, the whole situation is so weird to me. Anyways, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about everything going on. What are your thoughts on Cody's power veto win, his OTEV win, David winning the money? What are your thoughts? Let me know. I will see you guys in my next Big Brother update video, and like I said, there will be a vlog sometime this week, so make sure your bell notifications are on. I will see you guys in my next video.